Hey, ScoonTV followers, supporters, what's going on? I'm down here in Miami at the Solutionary Summit. We're interviewing people, getting a lot of content for the website, ScoonTV.com. Log on, subscribe, read the articles in the town hall section. They're exclusively ScoonTV content. Please share on Facebook and every other platform that you use. Got a lot of good information. ScoonTV is black owned, but that's not what's most important. What's most important is that it's independent, independent for everyone. So we can have a diverse group of views and perspectives. I was I was motivated to launch Schoon TV when Donald Trump was kicked off Twitter in, in January. And as a result, I decided to get my own platform because I said, man, if they could do that to the president, they could do that to anybody. So within a roughly 90 days, the website was launched, and it's been functioning now for about 120 days. So yeah, we're doing a lot of good things. It's no entertainment. I think we got enough entertainment out there. I'm not knocking entertainment. If you want entertainment, you can have your pick of sites to go check it out. But we're doing a lot of business, international business, social issues, and politics. So if you're interested in those things, School TV is the place to go. Trying to connect people who are doing businesses, starting businesses, getting them some kind of support and making people aware of the work that they do. Okay, we're good? Continue talking? All right. All right. So yeah, we I want this to be a business hub for people. I'm giving people the opportunity to reach others that you may not get elsewhere. You know, I made a film, Black, White, and Blue, and I understand how difficult it is to get access to marketing, to showcase what you do. So reach out to me, info at School TV. If you have a business idea or something you're pushing, promoting, reach out to me and we could talk about doing some things, you know? Because it's hard for us to get coverage. If you're not famous or you're not rich or you're not part of the in club, there really are not too many places for you to go. You know, and another thing is that with the site, I have global coverage. We get traffic from almost 80 countries worldwide, over 3,000 cities. I have an Africa correspondent. His name is Guguletu Hughes. He's in South Africa. He's a Zulu. I'm looking to get a Latin American and Caribbean correspondent and a Middle East correspondent and a Far Asian correspondent. Because if you're thinking about doing business, you know, the world, there's so many other opportunities besides America. I spoke with a brother from Chicago the other day. He's building homes in Ghana. It's costing him 40,000 US to build a home, and he's selling them for 60. And he's making 50% profit on his real estate development. He wants to do a thing with School TV to promote what he's doing over in Ghana. It's things like that. I'm making myself accessible. We can't complain about social media censoring us, and if we talk about certain things, we get deplatformed and all that, and not support people who have independent platforms like myself, who are making them available and accessible to people who maybe don't want to do the work or can't afford to do the work. Either way, you know, Mikasa es su casa. Reach out to me and let's talk. Let's make this thing happen, man. We ain't got no time for complaints in 2021. We just building. That's all, plain and simple. All right, I'll be back in a little while. I got some more people coming.
So I'm going through a situation now where my name is being dragged through the mud, and I can't say anything, right? Not just because of the lawsuit, but because I have dreams and aspirations other than getting in a social media feed, right?
Who's
Some
that,
people
Kim?
are making
That's
money
Kim talking?
just from beefing with people on social media.
Yeah?
That's what they're there to do. That's how they stay relevant. For me, I'm about working in the community. I'm about, yeah, right now I know if you guys noticed, but I have a PAC called Red Renaissance, and we're supporting candidates across the country because we want to flip
That's
the house too. That's what I'm about. You know, I'm not going to get into some hood rat fight on social media and go back and forth because I'm a grown woman, right? I'm a grown woman. And so, you know, if you go too far, I'm going to sue you. Understand that? I've heard. Yeah, but, you know, but we have dreams to do other and bigger things. And at the end of the day, people are going to attack you. They're going to say something to you no matter what. No matter what you do, no matter what you wear, no matter what you say, there's always going to be somebody there to be down for it. And that's why you decide to be you.
Check this out.
And I'll support you being you. And I hate that Olivia does not have the confidence that she should have. Because she is a dynamite person.
No. In between us interviewing people,
You're a disruptor. I'm a disruptor. You're a disruptor. That's all. And to Mama's point, I mean, you're not even a libertarian if no one's called you a fake libertarian. Like that's all that it is.
It's the circle of life.
That's all that it is. So if everybody accused me of being a fake libertarian, I'm sorry, you are a fake libertarian. But I will say this. I just joined the Libertarian Party Mises Caucus. I would recommend checking out their cable. I'm a registered independent. I'm never registered as any party, and I refuse to because I honestly, in my point of view, I don't want to be aligned with half of America. Y'all are stupid. So I'm not going to like bring myself to the lowest common denominator of whatever the government's trying to feed me. But anyways, so I mean that's probably why people hate me the most.
How are you guys able to do this? You're on your way to being an NCAT, whether you know it or not.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys, Randall, what political party do you even align with? Like you got the Red Renaissance, Libertarian, just the nebulous here is King Randall. How are you guys able to have this respectable conversation, agreeing and disagreeing without devolving into social media or television beef? How are y'all able to do that?
I follow and track the work. That's what it comes down to. Like who's actually doing the work. And if you look at who's actually doing the talking, and then you look at the premise of why they're doing the talking and look at their track record and their history, then you'll see how empty it is at the end of the day, right? So how can you receive wholeheartedly and respect someone saying that you are doing something or aren't doing something, but you also can look at them and say you have never done anything, right? So I can appreciate criticism and mistakes in me trying to make efforts to do great things because that's the intent, right? But if it's coming from a place of malice, if it's coming from a place of jealousy and for envy, then I don't take you serious. No different than what Kim said. I don't spend my time online trying to be a social media influencer. That's not my path. That's not my thing. I don't knock anyone who does it. But at the same time, I'm more so racking my brain and working with individuals who are actually trying to do some real work and have solutions and have completion. I always tell people when I'm speaking, you know, as far as this election, as far as the candidates, if there was an electrician that was running for this race, I would vote for the electrician. Simply because at least I know the culture of the electrician. The electrician goes to your house or your business and they complete the job to get the check, right? Politicians, they're like dogs that chase their tails and they're passed the buck over and over again, right? So I don't respect it, and I do take my shots, no different than Kim Lee or very similar. I sue her. Making history, making history, and inspiring people oftentimes favorite party of the nation. But I don't let that
tell me if I'm in the shot.
Just watching one video and you haven't done it in a day.
Next part of the day, if I say something,
Let me know that they probably hit it.
All right.
Okay,
it's a
it's a
screenshot.
Kwame Brown will be at 6 o'clock.
And
Angela Stanton.
Kwame and Angela.
Yeah, they doing a real talk tour.
Yeah, they doing the real talk. So the judge at the end.
Sounds
And
good.
Judge Joe Brown, like right before them doing the video.
Okay.
And I am a man.
I was hoping to see the judge. You know, he worked with me on my site.
Really?
Yeah, he's my legal
I
analyst.
like that dude, man. That cat uncut. He don't give a shit what he say.
Yeah, you know,
And it
he
is what
my
it is.
age, man. He's 70s,
Yeah,
you know.
you know, man. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Yeah, you right.
Let's get some questions.
Good luck.
All right.
Okay,
So
you
you
ready?
go ahead and pick up that second microphone and
Yeah.
just keep it at your waist.
Yeah, you can put it a little higher, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
no higher than your little logo.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right.
Okay, you be live and recording?
Yep, and you just look at each other. When
Yes, sir. Mr. Reddick, thank you for being on ScoonTV. Tell my people a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Outstanding. I'm a certified firearm. I'm a certified firearm instructor. Chief firearm instructor at Reddick Firearms Training. Here in Portland.
How'd you get into firearms training?
Well,
What's your background?
my background actually, I grew up in the hood. I'm by trade. I'm a shooter, spellbinder.
Okay.
As a child, I was actually never able to play with firearms. When I turned 21, my first firearm purchase, I bought 300. I was trying to figure. For real, it was. I'm gonna tell you, what this PG-13? I almost cussed just then.
Go ahead, you cussed,
Three
you don't
pieces
care.
of shit, man. Listen, I ain't have no lot of money. I remember one of them was a
Was
Talon.
it Intratec?
No, man, it was a Talon T200.
Okay.
I don't even think they make that no more. It was I mean, like, what is it, Larson?
Yeah, the Larson.
Because that was chrome. You know,
Not that I know about guns. but
yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
it was
Look.
Larson and my little Cobra 25.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you couldn't tell me shit either, man. It was everything was chrome, all bullshit.
All bullshit.
All bullshit.
Chrome's not a good choice.
But they say when you know better, you do.
Absolutely. So
You
at
know
what
that.
point did you start knowing better?
Actually, I'll tell you a story. 11 years ago. So I've been since the whole. I turned 21. I bought guns, gun magazines, so on and so forth. Just stuff, knowing little tidbits here and there. I actually lost a son to a firearm accident. 11 years ago, my youngest son actually shot and killed his older brother. When 11 years ago. This year made 11 years
Sorry
ago.
to hear that, brother.
So what that did for me, that made me know that there was some more stuff that I needed to learn and transmit this message to other people. I believe that it's one thing to see stuff on the news and TV and stuff like that, but it's something different when you can actually be in the presence of somebody that has experienced what you've seen on the news. And I tell the story in my case. I actually told it in here today. So what I did was I took my pain and turned it into a passion to teach and educate folk about firearm safety, about firearm safety. We can teach these babies over and over again. My sons, they can literally teach a gun. However, we have to remember that they are the children. That's where we dropped the ball. And I asked a question in there today. I asked how many people have children. Excuse me, a few people raised their hand. I asked how many people have guns. Yeah, a few people raised their hands. I asked age limits. And I asked them, I said, how many of you teach your kids what they should do with guns? Two people raised their hand. And I asked, how many of you believe that they would actually adhere to that? As far as say rookie numbers, it was very few. And what I tend to say is we can teach them, right? But we have to remember that we have to be responsible. A young lady asked me if I had a chance to do it over, what would I do different?
Somebody asked you that?
Somebody literally asked me that. And I the thing is, I tell the story because I need them to ask that question. Because the thing, what I would have done different with the story, and basically what happened, I was at an event. I went in the post office. When you go in the post office, you can't take guns in the federal buildings. I took my gun, I put it in the center console of my truck. Went in the bathroom, went in the post office. I had in the bathroom, so I'm leaving in haste, trying to get to the house. Left the gun in my truck, got out, locked my truck, went in the house, threw the keys on the counter like I do every day. Went in the bathroom, me in the bathroom. Shortly thereafter, the kids in disarray, they whole commotion. I come out, my youngest son will shoot past me saying, I shot my brother, I shot my brother. I go downstairs, my oldest son, shot in the face, the gun literally on the ground in a truck with the magazine out, which let me know that they found it, took the gun, opened the truck, took the gun out of the center console, took the magazine out, exactly.
And one was in the head.
And one was in the exactly. And that was the thing. So she asked, what would I have done different? Then I didn't know anything about automobile safety. You can get like what is it? Vaultec make them. They have like cheaper ones you can get like from the auto stores or the little hardware stores where you can lock them up when you get out of the truck, put it in the actual lockup safe in the truck. Plus, people, they steal these guns out of the cars and whatnot all the time. You know, folks, they get these guns, they put all the stickers and shit on the back of the windows and they wonder why the window broke out and the guns and shit. So that was it. So I took that and some probably 9, almost 10 years now. That's what I've been doing, teaching firearm safety and a bunch of other certifications. I'm certified through the USCCA, the NRA, bunch of people, bunch of certifications, and that's what I do.
Speaking of the NRA, do you think the NRA does enough to support black gun owners who get in trouble? Like, take for instance, Philando Castile. Should the NRA have done more to speak up for him?
To be honest, I don't pay them folks that much attention, to be honest.
I don't blame you.
But what I know from what I know, I watched and this is touchy, and every time I talk to somebody about the whole Philando Castile thing, it gets touchy because of my viewpoints. As a person that carries guns, as a person that arrests people, and I think that whole incident was a lot of ignorance on kind of both parts.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was a lot of ignorance on both parts. I personally don't believe the NRA just gonna jump on every little, and not saying that was not to downplay what happened. I think they got bigger money to steal. I mean, other stuff to do, man. You know, they and I don't know. Like I said, I personally don't. I ain't give it that much thought. I personally didn't think they was gonna step up and say anything, because even if you would have I watched the video about it 7 times, and I personally believe that whole incident could have been prevented if there would have been some more education.
Here's the thing, man. Now, I've been pulled over by the police. Most of us have, right?
Yeah.
But when I get pulled over by the police, I'm not afraid.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid, but I'm also not taking it for granted that he's not afraid.
Exactly.
You see? And I approach the situation more so like, I don't want this guy to get nervous. Not that I'm nervous. No, I don't want him to be scared, because he has a gun and he has a license to shoot me. So I don't want to get him scared. So my tone, my delivery, everything is geared in a way to keep him calm.
And so my thought process on that is you are absolutely right. In a sense, we should be mindful of that because of who we are. At the same time, a traffic stop is just that, a traffic stop. Here in Florida, we have this. We don't have a duty to inform that we have a gun.
Okay.
Unless they ask. So if the cop come and ask me, say, "Hey, Reddick, you was just doing 200 miles an hour through the school zone or what have you?" Okay, here's my license, registration, proof of insurance, my ticket, and I'm out of here. If they ask, do I have a firearm in the car? Yes, I do. At that time, when I'm answering that question, I'm making my hands visible. And my next words would be, how would you like me to proceed? So what that does, that kind of gives
power.
Yeah, that exactly.
You don't want to threaten his power.
Exactly.
See, but you understand psychology.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys that get pulled over don't get that.
You know why, man? It's a book that I read. I can't remember the book, but I remember it spoke about the enemy within. Ego.
Oh,
Ego.
man.
Once we conquer the enemy within, we set. A lot of us have a problem with that conquering, Doc. And that's where we wind up finding ourselves in a lot of situations that we probably could have been out of if we, turn the ego down a little bit. Hey, man, tell me what you need me to do so that both of us go home here without a bullet hole. And that's usually it. But
And that's
a
not
lot of people,
respectability politics. That's common sense.
yeah. But a lot of people ain't ready for that conversation, man. They're not ready for that conversation. Everybody, want to stand up, beat their chest, let them know I got rights. Everybody know we have rights, but let's keep them and stay alive with them.
Listen, what's your website?
ReddickFirearmTraining.com.
And
You can find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, what is the other, Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't be on Twitter that much, but I'm definitely on Instagram and Facebook. I travel all over, man, teaching, training.
That's good stuff. And the last thing I want to ask you about gun ownership in the black community. Now, Maj Toure, he promotes Black Guns Matter. Why is it important for black people in particular to have legal firearms?
To protect ourselves, point blank period. I think we need to get away from the stereotype that we shouldn't have firearms, because there's this stigma in the hood where I grew up. Oh, if you got a gun, you robbing somebody, you shouldn't have had it, so on and so forth. And we got to change the narrative. We got to change the narrative that it's okay for us to have guns. It's okay to protect ourselves like it's okay to protect for anybody else to protect themselves. I tell people all the time, any building I walk in, my life is the most important life in the building.
Amen to that. Reddick, I'm sorry for your loss, and thank you for your time, brother.
All right,
Thank you.
outstanding.
Good. That's wow, I wasn't ready for that one.
Most people not, man. Most people not. I saw your face. How you looking like that? Yeah, most people not. But it's life, man. We here, and it's to be
I
dealt with.
appreciate you sharing that because somebody needed to hear that.
Exactly, and that's why I don't have a problem sharing it. I tell people it ain't a soft spot for me. It's a learning. It's a teaching tool. It's a teaching tool because we have that it won't happen to me syndrome. Not me. It ain't gonna happen to me. Not my kids until you sitting at a fucking arrangement conference table trying to pick out caskets and goddamn obituaries.
How's the younger son doing?
He in the Army. Yeah, he in the Army. He on his second year. Actually, he right now is in Kuwait. Yeah, that happened 11 years ago. He to be honest,
So if you're still watching, we are reporting from more than one source. We will upload these interviews also at a later time, and they will have much better audio. I apologize for the audio issue.
he won't talk about. He talk about it limited.
Work out the sound as best
And
as I
she
can.
was trying to explain. She was like, maybe
That is the reason why you see
maybe
me
he was
holding
too young to
microphones.
understand the
That is
magnitude
for
of what happened,
our
so on and
interviews
so
at a later
forth.
time.
And that was
The
it. And I
volume
monitored him,
cannot be turned up.
watched him growing up.
The interview is
He's
over.
my son.
You will see the interview at a later time. We are recording from more than one video and audio source. Right now that we are live, the audio is going to be an issue. So bear with us, guys. Bear with us. But thank you for watching and thank you for your support. In the meantime, let's go check out what's going on the other side until we get another interview for ScoonTV. Let's see what's going on here.
And we're seeing a lot of movement of
I'm
people.
not
So,
sure who's on
in
the
particular,
camera. I
maybe
think
it's
it's
Director
still
of
Kim
TV,
Casey
Director of
coming
News,
random.
everyone. You're seeing a lot of conservative minded people or more libertarian people fleeing from, a lot of them are oppressive states. So like
one
New York,
interview is one
California,
last
here in Florida, I went to Florida,
However,
we're getting a lot of New York refugees.
This is a very running gun, so the wireless mics were not an option. Too much time to do an audio check and click to people's lapels. But thank you for the suggestion. This is our first event we're covering, so the next time around, I'll be sure to have a wireless source.
That's real
What's that you got there?
Huh?
What's
You
that?
can have one too. It's
nice.
my hashtag.
Oh,
Fuck being a victim.
Be the
fuck
victim.
being a victim.
Real talk.
Oh. Do you have one I can put on my fridge?
Oh, it's a pack.
That's,
it's a
that's
pack.
a straight Florida
Oh, I
boy
can-
right there.
I
We
can
ain't
put this
doing
on my clothes.
Yeah.
My book bag. Okay.
Right, yeah, we ain't
Nice.
doing it here.
Right,
All right, we got any more interviews?
yeah. Yeah,
I'm
more
gonna go
coming.
find
All
me
right,
some
thank
food.
you,
All
sir.
right, man. Be good, man. I
Thank you
appreciate you
so
taking these
much. I
stuff.
appreciate it. All right, so gotta encourage everybody to speak with projection so that the people online can hear what they're saying.
They weren't
too.
hearing it?
They heard it, but you know, the audio goes up and down, and it's very, very loud in the background.
They might need to hold it closer to their mouth.
No, what I'm saying is on live,
Yeah.
this is the only microphone
Oh.
that your viewers can hear. They cannot hear the external audio source because that's pre-recorded. So just make sure you encourage everybody to project.
Okay, cool. I get it.
So
I didn't realize that was only Mike.
I'm trying to set it up on the other side. Who's next? Do you know?
I don't know. Imagine them sending people over.
Okay.
You just gonna sit there and they gonna come.
All right. Well, it's 19 people watching. Give a little intermission speech. Earlier, there were not that many people watching, so you could just give us a little spiel.
Are we
of what
talking?
we're going to
Are we
say.
talking now?
Yeah, we're talking now.
Oh,
Say
okay.
hello.
Hey, everybody.
Happy birthday, Scoon, by the way. His birthday is tomorrow, guys. Shout him out on Twitter. Midnight.
Yes, tomorrow is my birthday. Correct. 57 years.
All right.
We just had a little talk with Mr. Randy Riddick. He's a firearms trainer, and he shared a very personal story. Kind of caught me by surprise. About 11 years ago, 9 years ago, his 11-year-old son killed his older son with his firearm. And that's what got him into firearms training and safety. And not much really shakes me, but that one kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that one, you know. I interviewed someone from Kim Klasik's camp. We're waiting to get Kim Klasik. I believe Kwame Brown is going to be here. Of course, I'm going to try to get Kwame for you guys. You know, I know how much y'all love Kwame. And, you know, just here all day, supporting March Torre, Black Guns Matter, Black gun ownership, independent media, no censorship, nobody telling us what we can say and can't say. We're going to talk what we talk, and if you like it, you know, you tune in. If you don't, you don't. But you can't tell people they can't say certain things. That's not cool. And that's been happening a lot. And that's what motivated me to launch ScoonTV. So I hope everybody watching is a subscriber, a paid subscriber. Get that presidential pass. Don't play. You know, and I'll be back in a little while with somebody else for y'all. All right? Thank you.
We are in Miami, Florida. M. Sway says, happy birthday, bro. Nadia says, happy pre-birthday. And we got 2 Black Magics recording, so we got a clear picture for you.
Oh, they see the Black Magics?
Kwame is on live on his drive over there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so what I think we'll do is move this table back some, and then I can put the camera there.
Right now, we are actually
Working with a small space here.
Oh, yeah.
they were actually showing up to learn. And they were sent home because their parents were working. So now we're getting kids uniforms.
I thought you had set up. Oh, I know I saw the other camera. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but we need an Instagram
Hey, Marcus, I want to link up
2
with you.
different issues.
Is it recording now? It's live still?
Huh?
Is it still live?
Yeah. Oh, Kwame?
No, this one.
Oh, yeah, we live.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
We live. Look, it's going to get inaudible, guys. We're going to stay live, but we got to get, this is the booth. You guys want to see what's going on. Intermission. Okay.
We're gonna have to move this table back.
Move it back there.
Like, we can move it towards that floor. Because I wanna put my phone in front of
That way, some more.
So I'll answer that by saying, first off, when I first started the program, I had no idea what the product was. I was just like,
Yep.
I'm not teaching you what
And then that way I can put this.
But how's it in the shop though? Is the table seat in the shop? Huh?
I just want to see. I think I can do a live, do it like this, and then it'll be
Is it still
valid.
good? No, it's not good. See, you change everything with that.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. So let's put the table back. Come on.
That doesn't have anything with it. I just put this in the shop. Me moving the table, that doesn't make it.
I've been wanting the ScoonTV to show, you know.
I can't even see all of that.
What happened? Oh, the light went out. It just came out the plug. That's what we good.
Yeah, we good. We're good.
What you trying to do? What's the problem? I want to know what's going on. Why you?
I wanted to put this over there because the audio is. But if it can't be done, it can't be done. What road mic? This is the wrong one. The square road mic? Are you talking about a lag? This is the only, if I can, this is the only thing. This is the only one. This is a little mic. That's what this, it came in a little black box. This is what came in the black box.
We got the.
It's a lag. It hooks up to the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Somebody else.
Well,
I know what you're saying. It's too far.
this is what it's gonna be like this, and then, like I said, encourage them to talk loud.
All right. So this table is good where it is.
Yeah, you can still see ScoonTV. These are wide shots. This is the widest and this is tiny. This is ScoonTV.
Only 2.5 years.
Well, for me, that's long. I'm 22.
Oh, man.
It's a while.
My arthritis set up.
Man, my life got cut off a few times and everything. Like,
You said move more that way.
it was a struggle for me, you know. So
See, it ain't gonna pick up the audio.
No, I had it way closer the first time.
If you put it closer, it's in the shop.
It wasn't in the shop though when I moved it close. Is it still in the shop right here? It's cool. What about here? Yeah. That's real.
Is it?
No, this is as close as it's gonna get. When they're just talking, it'll just have to be. Yeah. I wish. You know what? I could.
Hey, hold on, listen. Trick y'all again. I'm gonna get y'all excited and catch y'all right off in like 7 minutes. Brother right here, this is right here.
So communities are made up of things, right?
I can switch this mic out.
What mic you for?
The Rode mic that's for the Canon.
Oh, it's more powerful.
How were you?
Yeah, maybe. Let's check it out.
What was your upbringing?
We can see. we can see about it.
I consider myself a labor warrior of the state.
Speak for me, Curtis, and tell me. And I want everybody that's on live right now to tell me if the audio sounds better. Because I don't know. I'm trying to figure something out. If you can hear me, say something. Audio is good, loud, and clear. Curtis is worse. Okay, what about like this? I can change the levels on this one. I'm right near the camera. Okay, what about now? Curtis, talk. How does Curtis sound? Curtis, what's today's date? What time is it right now? Did you tweet? Did you tweet on Twitter today? What did you tweet about? Yeah, they can't hear you. They can hear me because I'm right next to it, but this one is not. What about if I don't use an audio source and just record from my phone? This is without an audio source. This is just the phone. The phone's internal microphone. Yeah, this is not. Yes, it's a bust. All right. Who did we just interview? What's his name? Randy? Yeah, he was talking low. So that's what it is. Because Sonny was loud.
But what they don't do is, because Hodge turns a lot of phones when he says guns are racist, which it is. Now, certain people are not those that idea because obviously what is maybe a different ideology. When we talk about other progressive big government policies like the war on drugs, and other things nobody wants to admit that's racist, conservatives want to win. We should be consistent about calling things what they are, even if it's not popular. Because I'm criticized, everyone, I'm not everyone, but a lot of the stuff Republicans' favorite sort of icons, war on drugs, the Mulford Act, which was governor of California, that effectively banned open carry because compared to the Black Panthers were.
It's cool. We are live.
So, like I said,
yeah, we're going to be right back until the next interview, guys. See you soon.
But also the war on drugs.